Look at me, I'm
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with the Fish Keepers. I'm Josh, your host, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your fish tank. Okay, so the first step when setting up a fish tank is to get a fish tank. You must have a good fish tank. Of course, 10 gallons and up is a perfect fish tank for a starter. Of course, this tank I'm putting right underneath Mr. Joey Green's tank, as it fits perfectly. Make sure that no wires are attached to the water or anywhere near the water. Make sure you do have a full-on hood when attaching your filter, as water could start fires. Make sure that you have any heaters or filters that you need for your tank ready. Of course, I have all my setup here, and then I have my heater here and my tank there. So of course you need to put all of them together, but first, before you do anything, you must wash out your tank. So right now I'm going to rinse out the tank, put it back where it is, then do the rest. I'll show you how to do the rest. All aquarium gravel must be washed as soon as you take it out of the bag. So when you take it out of the bag, put it in a bucket, rinse it out, mix it up, and make sure that it's washed, including all plants as well. You do not want to have any dirt in your tank, as it can cause damage to your fish's gills. So it's always good to wash anything you get out of the bag, even if it's brand new. So once everything is rinsed, you can now start setting up your tank. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting the gravel in there and lay out the substrate. Bury any plants that need to be buried. Set up the heater in the corner. Set up a filter in the corner. And then set up the lighting. Once everything is set up, then at that moment, that's when we will fully let the water start to cycle. So once your water has been added and your tank looks exactly how you want it to set up, at that point you're going to want to use some startup kit. So at this point you're going to want to add this for biological enhancer. What this does is a bio booster. It has bacteria in it which would allow it to be safe for fish. Good for startup, so that way your fish are more healthy and are used to you adding them right away into the water. Now, does this work all the time? I'm not going to be 100% sure with this, but I do trust that this does work. Now, I have done this before and this usually does work well. Now, another thing that you want to add is some water conditioner. Now, with this startup kit, this water conditioner came with it. It's a small little Fluvo Aqua Plus. Now this, I would say, probably add about maybe 5 ml into this 10-gallon tank. That should cycle very well and allow the tank to cycle and be fully good and equipped for fish. Now what's going to go in here is 4 guppies, actually 5 guppies will be going into this tank, as well as some snails. And we're going to see how that goes, and we're also going to build it up more by adding a little more fish, of course. But for now, we're going to get the guppies accustomed to it. Have them ready, for their new home. And let's see how this plays out. So after the setup, this is how your 10-gallon tank should look like. What I have put is, I put a Mario ball in there. I put a few guppies in there, as you can see. The decorations are good. Here's some black mystery snails in there. They'll promote the algae, clean it up. Still got an air filter in the back, but of course I'm going to get another filter which will go right around back here, break that lid off, and then the filter will be running. But by tomorrow I should have that. But this is overall your setup. Of course, all tropical fish require a heater, which I have set to 76 degrees. I don't know if you can see here, but right now it looks like the degrees is about 82. So of course it's going to go a little down. Of course it's a little cold out here. So this is how you set up a 10-gallon tank. Comment below if you think you want to have any comments or suggestions. So I hope everyone enjoyed my setup of a 10-gallon tank. So what I wanted to talk about today was guppy care. Now, guppies are a very popular fish, as you know. A lot of people do love guppies and tend to buy them. But one thing that nobody really understands with guppies is these fish repopulate a lot. Just like snails, guppies can make hundreds of babies in months. These guys can be like little fast jackrabbits. So the one thing that you have to remember when having guppies is know what you put in the tank. If you have too many females and more males, of course they're gonna breed. If you have more males than females, the males are gonna start fighting with each other. So before you buy this fish, always look into it before you buy it. Now, the one thing with guppies is guppies give birth to live fish. So you don't have to worry about eggs or none of that. These guppies give birth live. Right there on the spot, the fish come out. Now, the one thing with guppies is always when a fish is born from the guppies, the mother will tend to eat the babies. So you have to make sure to have hiding spots in your tank for the guppy babies to survive. What I would suggest is separating the guppy babies into a smaller breeder tank with filtration, of course, but maybe a sponge filter will be better than an actual hole filter, as the sponge filter won't suck in the babies and you won't have to get a lot of fish loss. So that is definitely something that I would say you guys should look into if you are taking care of guppies. Guppies do like to be in the pH level between 6.8 and 7.8. So anywhere between there is perfect for a guppy. Guppies are used to that pH level. Now, guppies are freshwater fish, of course, and they are tropical, so they do need to be between 72 degrees and 82 at most. A little higher might actually hurt the guppy, so it's better to have it between there. Always set your thermometer perfect, your heater, and you shouldn't have any problems with guppies. Guppies are actually very easy fish, but most like easy fish, you know, they do tend to fight each other and can get stressed out and die very easily. So to prevent that, you need to make sure that you're monitoring your guppies. You're seeing which one's the bully, which one's not. If there's a pregnant female, I would suggest separating it from the rest of the crowd, as the pregnant females are more subjected to die easily through stress than any other guppies in that tank. But you know, if you feel like, you know, you want to ask a question about guppies or anything, comment below, and you know, I'll definitely comment back and answer to that. One thing that I want to say today is that next week on my next video, I am doing a big giveaway. I am giving away a $100 Visa gift card to one lucky subscriber. So how do you enter the contest? Very simple. There are multiple ways that you can get multiple entries. One entry is from liking my page, like subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking the video. So by you doing that, you are automatically entered one time. Now, how do you enter more times? Very simple. You can go to my Facebook page and you can look up my new business page that I've created called Little Fins Big Hearts. And Little Fins Big Hearts, all you have to do is like the page, and that's it. And you'll be automatically entered for a second draw. Now, how do you enter for a third draw? Very simple. On that page, share it on your Facebook page, and then tag 3 friends in there. When you tag 3 friends in there, you will automatically be entered a third time in the raffle. Now, how do you enter a fourth time? Well, even more simple. You go on Instagram and you look up Little Fins Big Hearts and you follow them on Instagram. Follow them on Instagram and you'll be entered a fourth time. So you can have 4 lucky chances to win this $100 gift card. It's my biggest giveaway so far. So to definitely enter, you definitely gotta please go on Facebook, like Little Fins Big Hearts, follow them on Instagram. You know, I will see who's doing it and I would automatically enter you in. Now, if you're concerned if you're entered or not, send me a message or comment below and I guarantee you I'll enter you right away. But for everyone who's already subscribed, you are automatically entered one time in there. So thumbs up to you all. So please do like, subscribe, share this with your friends. This is going to be one of our biggest contests yet. I will paste a picture of the pages after this so you can see what to look up. And let's see how many followers we can gain. So let's try to make this go viral. So, yep. I will see you guys next week, and thank you everyone for liking and subscribing. I will add the links to this video, the links to the pages as well on my description in the video below. So thank you everyone for being such loyal fans and subscribing to us. Have a good one.